I mean, we talk all the time about things like we want to fix in the NBA or like changes that we wish could happen. But like, how can we get that off the ground? You and me. I mean, we got some connections, but how do we get that off the ground? Because we got to make some changes in this league. We got to make some things happen.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, Izzy. I feel like at this point we need some kind of omnipotent, almost mythical being to grant wishes in order to get things changed around here.
That just sounds like a genie.
Well, yeah, like maybe like a basketball genie, like Kazaam.
We already exist. We can't afford Kazaam. Come on, man.
All right, can we get something cheaper, like a Temu version? There it is. It's Kablaam, played by Dwight Howard. God, we're
definitely
terrible.
Cheaper than Shaq. Do we even have to pay anything for this? Probably not.
He probably pays us. All right.
What's up, Dwight?
What do we got? What's the first wish we want?
Well, I think my first wish has to do with LiAngelo Ball's new song, right? He got signed by Def Jam Universal for up to $13 million. I think $8 million of that was guaranteed. First of all, I've seen way too many updates on LiAngelo Ball than I ever expected to see. You got a Shams tweet right there on LiAngelo. It's like, it's wild. But my wish on this one is I just wish that every day that I wake up, I have no memory of this song and I hear it for the first time again, because I've said this a few times. It's a great song, but I don't want to hear it every day. I feel like it's jumped the shark. I mean, there are clips now of car accidents that are happening, and then they go to the dash cam, and what are they playing inside? This damn jam. I just want to hear it for the first time all over again every day. That's my wish, Dwight. I mean, Kablaam.
Sort of like a reverse Groundhog Day, right? Groundhog Day, he keeps waking up to the same day. But everyone else, it's the first time they're living it, but he's living it over and over again. You want the rest of us to live it over and over again, but for you, it's brand new every single time.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay, well, then you're going to love mine. I wish that he makes more songs. I want the market flooded with LiAngelo Ball music. I want Jello to be everywhere, all the time, omnipresent. Kablaam, can we make that happen?
Well, that actually leans into my wish, because give me another song. Drop the next track. Like, this one has, seen the course. Like, it's already done with. It's jumped the shark. Let's move on.
Yeah, it's only been like 2 weeks.
I know, it's crazy. That's how popular it's been.
Let's get to the second wish. So Nick Gallo, who's the courtside reporter for the Oklahoma City Thunder, he was doing a post-game interview with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder have this thing this year where the whole team kind of crowds around SGA whenever he has one of these post-game interviews. This time they decided to just drape Nick with towels. Just keep throwing towels on him as the interview goes on. The internet was like, oh my God, how disrespectful. My wish is that the internet just relax for a second. It's all good fun. It's not like Nick doesn't know who these guys are or vice versa. But I was wondering, because Izzy, you have done it at the highest level, national TV, ESPN, courtside reporting. Do you have any stories of, having these shenanigans happen during an interview?
I got a bunch of stories. Like, I've got a great story on Kobe just blessing me with a great interview. I've got a story of like waiting on LeBron on Cinco de Mayo after he hit a series winner against the Raptors and me freaking out because it's live television and I don't know what to do. He's just celebrating over there. But I think when it comes to distractions, shenanigans, my most memorable has to do with Drake in Toronto during a Golden State Warriors game where it was Drake night. And I actually got to interview Drake that day. It was my banner photo on Twitter for a while, but I got rid of that after Kendrick Lamar took him out. But I'm doing an interview with KD afterward, and Drake was kind of lingering. And I didn't really know that until after I had asked Kevin Durant the question about Drake night. And KD famously said, kind of looking toward Drake, which that's when I realized he was behind me, I don't give a damn about no Drake night. And that kind of went viral a little bit. And I liked it, but I will say that I was so hyper-focused that not even Drake right behind me could distract.
I was wondering, did you for a second think KD was referring to you because you've dressed up as Drake for Halloween on Around the Horn?
I am not that egotistical to believe that Kevin Durant remembers that one time that I did Drake on Around the Horn. But I will say I showed Drake that picture of me from Around the Horn, and he seemed to love it.
Of course he did. Because he's a lovely human being who got abandoned by everybody, including you, Izzy, you fraud. All right, what else we got? What do we have?
My last wish has to do with Shedeur Sanders. He was at the Nuggets-Mavs game in Dallas. What does that mean? Deion Sanders tweeted that he wanted Greg Anthony's jacket, right? And then he gave it to Shedeur Sanders live on television. It was really odd because Shedeur didn't know what was going on. Jared Greenberg, the sideline reporter, was trying to explain to him, and it all looked really weird on television. I think here's my wish, and it's just going back to sideline reporting. I wish, and you can help me out here, Dwight Kablaam, if I can get a wardrobe deal from anybody, I will go back and do sidelines for any sport you want because I love looking good. I dress really well when I'm on camera. I try to anyway, this notwithstanding. And if I can just get free clothes, like, I mean, this is a little inside information on me. I thought when I started working at ESPN that I would get wardrobes. Like I see all at the end of all the credits, like of sports reporters, and it's like wardrobe brought to you by, and I was like, why aren't I getting any of these suits? So if I can get a wardrobe deal, I'm back to sideline reporting. I'll even do pickleball. I don't care.
Look at this self-serving, man. I'm trying to fix basketball. You out here just trying to get
getting me back on the sidelines might fix basketball.
Oh my God. By the way, my favorite part about that story is Jared Greenberg. Zach Harper on the Athletic Bounce newsletter asked Jared Greenberg via text, did Shedeur think it was a prank? And Jared said, I have no idea. He had no idea. Only thing he said to me was, can you give it to me after the game? I said no. Lovely.
So it's just sitting on the back of his chair the whole time.
By the way, you know what my wish is? My wish is that Shedeur Sanders doesn't end up being a Dallas Cowboy. Like, I want more for you, kid.
I'm sorry.
I want success. I want blessings. I don't want you stuck in that hellhole.
You did not wish for infinite wishes, which I don't know why everybody's against that, but you did not wish for infinite wishes. That was more than 3 wishes, so we got to go.
Well, before we move on, I just want to let's just take a second here to talk about this. The idea that Deion Sanders could be the next head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. This is according to Jordan Schultz. He said this on the Batard show. Quote, it's been made clear to me in no uncertain terms that should Deion want to pursue the job, should he have interest in the job, that he would be at or near the top of the list. Izzy, we should talk Deion out of this, right?
No. Deion's going to be great at that. I think he's going to be a better professional head coach than he was a college head coach. Look at what he's done in a few years. He went from an HBCU to Colorado, brought Colorado to the brink of the college football playoff, and now he's going to go to the NFL probably. And with the dream situation in Dallas, I think he's going to do great.
I'm not doubting Deion. I'm doubting Dallas. I want Deion. I want better for Deion too, man.
I want a Jerry Jones and Deion Sanders clash all the time.
Of course.
I want that power struggle, but I want that for him because I know Deion will absolutely own that owner.